All right, we're going to call it there. We have to stop sharing the screen over here on playback. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Little live before lock. People are asking for some drops. I don't know. Maybe we're going to get some drops a little bit later today. I cannot stress enough. If you are watching over on the YouTubes, you're doing it wrong. There's a link that is pinned into the Chitty Chat. It's also in the show notes in the description. Come on over to the Team Hold playback streets because that is where the rare tier card giveaway is going to be. And listen, this is what we're going to do. I think there's a chance we give away 2 rare tier cards because we're running out of time. We're running out of these live before lock shows, and I want them to be fire. We're going to give away a Fred VanVleet rare tier card. That's going to be the good one. If we get to over 75 live viewers, we're also going to give away a Scotty Barnes. And if we don't, then we'll give away a crappier one. It's Hershey said Mike won So Rare merch giveaway. No. Mike is the So Rare merch, okay? I am the So Rare merch. Welcome back. We got a spicy one today. We're still waiting on some news from a lot of things, right? We got a lot of things we're waiting on as we, like the Donovan Mitchell situation continues to develop. I don't think we have word on that except for the fact that he's not going through his normal pre-game warm-ups at his usual time. I also shared a tweet into the chat from Dan Fedor, I believe his name is, who covers the Cleveland Cavaliers, and was saying that there is nothing pointing to Donovan Mitchell playing tonight. So that is a little concerning. Hopefully we should get that news before lock. We get about 50 minutes before lock. We also, Jared Allen hasn't gone through his warm-ups either. It doesn't look like he's going to be playing either. So that's kind of where we're at. We also got the word that OG Anunoby is not going to be playing tomorrow night. He's already been ruled out. I don't think he's going to play in Game 6 either. Like when a report comes out that the only thing he's been able to do is swim, that doesn't make me feel confident that he's going to be able to play a playoff basketball game. So my guess is that we don't see OG Anunoby. I know Jamal Murray got a questionable tag for tomorrow night. Jamal Murray's had a questionable tag for like 5 straight games, and I think he's played all of them. I'm not really concerned about that, especially after the Nuggets now made that 2-2. And the last one is Luka Magic has a questionable tag going into tonight as well. I still don't buy that happening at all. So I mean, like, I think he's going to play. That's kind of where I'm at right now. So that is the good. That's all the injury news. I don't think we have anything else. Fast Food, did you just get the report that Donovan's out, or you just vibing in the chat right now? So here's what we're going to do, as we always do. We're going to give away a rare tier card. Wow, we got official news that Donovan is out. Holy shit. Man, I got to tell you guys, about an hour ago, yeah, wow, no Donovan Mitchell. I hammered Karis LeVert bets. I mean, I hammered them. So many of them. So Karis LeVert, all these guys bumping and grinding here. Cleveland Cavaliers, Celtics, I'm sure will find a way to make this close because that's what they do, baby. But hey, if you are, let me just see who we've got in here. You know what? We haven't done this in a while. I'm going to hit you with, this is who we have with us today. Matty Harrison, Yotes is here, DJ Local, Borland, Weisberg, Bowdivine, Common Man, Top Shot Tesla, Matic Auto, Jordanito, Lunatic, it's Hershey, Garam's here, Leon the Lion, Zero, D4 Win, Magnum Coley, Reese is here, 3DK55, Christian, So Rare Rewards, Coop, CLF, Johnny's here. Is Mitchell a good play? No. K Preemy's here. So Rare NBA Squad in the house. Fiocco, Boston base. LM77, BKS, Benji's in here. Patty, Jago. We also have 18 visitors. Listen, if you just got here, this is your first time, join the room. That is how you qualify for the rare tier card giveaway. All you have to do is join the room so you can do the chat, get into the chat. People are asking, is Donovan Mitchell official? And as it's Hershey just shared in the chat, you're goddamn right. No Donovan Mitchell. We still don't know about Jared Allen yet, but I think that's enough yip yap from me. I think it's time to get into some of these projections. We're going to use our friend over at top tier projections, Billy. Although based on Billy's site, they've lost the S in the TTPS or whatever the hell it's called. So if I get hacked today, we blame Billy. This is what we got for value, and that's what we'll do. We'll sort through the value. I'll take you through my lineups tonight. We can kind of talk through some of the situations, and then if you guys have any thoughts on like specific questions or stuff like that, just let me know. So Daniel Gafford seems to be a big boy baller right now for the Dallas Mavericks. You see his cap is at 18. It's bumped with a projection all the way up to 40. Also, I'm fascinated. We had like 18 guests, and then all of a sudden that jumped all the way down. I can't tell who we offended right away, or if people were just vibing to see who's in here. You know what I'm saying? And if you're over on YouTube, come on over to playback. So you see Daniel Gafford seems to be one of the bigger value guys. You know what? Instead of just going over this list, because we are now at this point where the guys like this is sorted by value, and like it's Shea, Brunson, Halliburton, Luke. Like, no shit, those guys are good plays. Let's start with the Knicks. So the Knicks are very tired. Brunson's a little dinged up. Why don't we look at Josh Hart first? Josh Hart's cap has come all the way up to 41, but we still know they have at least 2 games left, potentially 3, and he's got a projection of 52.5. I do really think Josh Hart, he feeds off that MSG crowd. I feel like he's going to have a really big game 5, even though I think I'm picking the Pacers to win that game. Josh Hart is a pretty solid play, but let's get into the value. God bless you. It's Precious Achiuwa. So Achiuwa is at least getting minutes. He hasn't been effective, but he's at least getting minutes out there. He's going to cap a 10 with a projection of 18. There's one other injury that it sounds like they had an MRI done and there was some imaging. There's no real damage, I don't think, but it looks like Isaiah Hartenstein is going to be okay. He took a gross fall in game 4. He fell hard on his shoulder. So I don't know, something to consider. But Precious Achiuwa may be one of my favorite value plays because there's not many guys with a cap of 10 that are going to play 25 to 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So Precious Achiuwa, one of the big boys. And then Miles McBride has got a cap of 18 and projection of 13.8. I think that's wrong. I feel like he's going to play more minutes. We saw even before that got into a blowout. I think Miles McBride is a place you can go to value. There's probably some other spots that are better. But I think Miles McBride is fine. So that's the Knicks. If we sort by the Pacers, TJ McConnell, he's got a cap of 24, projection of 30. He's been balling out of his ass. Nembhard's got a cap of 25 with a projection of 25. And then Obi Toppin with a cap of 24 and a projection of 21. Listen, if you have Turner, Siakam, or Halliburton, you're already playing those guys. But those are the fringe ones. TJ obviously sticks out the most. I saw a lot of people being like, oh, we're not going to get that same type of production from the bench guys in Madison Square Garden like we did at Gainbridge for the Indy home games. And I just would remind you to go back and look at what McConnell and Obi did in game 1 and game 2 in New York as well. So I have no problem with that. Yeah, the Bilal Coulibaly comments were hilarious about Pascal today. So that's Knicks. We did Pacers. Let's talk about the Cavs quickly. Karis LeVert is a cap of 21 with a projection of 28. This hasn't been updated yet. I would bump this up to like 35. Karis is going to project to be one of the best plays because, I guess in a blowout he wouldn't play, and there's a good chance that happens. But for a cap of 21, Karis is pretty solid here. Let's go look at Darius Garland, who's got a cap of 30 with a projection of 39. That might be up a little bit higher too. Al Hor is saying, is OG still out indefinitely? So it hasn't been confirmed. It's confirmed he's out tomorrow night. And whenever they rule somebody out a full day before the game, I'm less likely to believe they're going to be ready for the next game, especially because we're on the every other night plan right now. So I do not expect to see OG play game 5 or game 6 for that matter. And maybe game 7, but I don't see it. So I really like Garland. I'm going to throw one more cheapo out there. Dean Wade. He's going to cap a 14 and a projection of 16.5. So he played 16 minutes off the bench in game what was that, 3? And now with no Donovan Mitchell, obviously that bumps up more of Garland. I think we're going to see more Dean Wade minutes. I kind of like him a little bit. So I expect to see some Dean Wade. I think that's a sneaky one because, again, I'm not really looking at projections as much at this point. This is like, do you know ball? And I think Dean Wade is going to slide into some more minutes. Al Horsehead might be sell up season for him then. Yeah, potentially. Potentially. Leon's asking about Okoro. I don't love it, actually. So he's going to cap 14 and projection of 13. Dean Wade being back is kind of what's eating into Okoro a little bit. Um, I mean, maybe, but I think they're going to need some offense without Donovan Mitchell tonight. And I think you see them go to Karis LeVert faster, just guys like that. Magnum Colley brought up a good one. I forgot to bring up Alec Burks. That's a good call. Burks has, all right, so he's not projecting at all. I think that's wrong. I'm going to say with a cap of 11, I say probably projects for like 14 to 16. I don't think they're going to want to go to him that much unless they get like blown out. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm kind of off Alec Burks here a little bit. Hold on, I'm going to go team by team. I see your questions in there, and then we can get into the specific questions. But yeah, good call on Alec Burks. I think that's fine. I prefer the other value guys from New York that we talked about with Precious and I prefer Precious and McBride over him as well. Celtics, I don't think there's anything to talk about. The one narrative you could like throw out there if you wanted to, but it really only works for tonight unless Mitchell's going to miss both games. If you think the Celtics go out there and just beat the piss out of the Cavs because there's no Donovan Mitchell, I kind of like the idea of staying away from Tatum and Brown. I mean, I guess you're still playing them, but what I really mean is like Luke Cornett, who's now available, right? He's going to cap at 15 with a projection at 13. Al Horford played 39 minutes in game 3, which was just 2 days ago. I think they would like to get out to a quick lead and maybe have Al only play like 24 to 28 minutes, something like that. I think you can see more Luke Cornett. You could even get weird with Xavier Tillman. I prefer Luke Cornett over Xavier Tillman. And then Peyton Pritchard, who is someone that plays 20 to 22 minutes in a close game, probably 30 minutes of blowout. He has a cap of 26 with a projection of 23. I think Peyton Pritchard might be one of my favorite plays in that range. I know like you're choosing him or TJ McConnell or Andrew Nembhard, right? So I totally get not going there, but I think Peyton Pritchard is fine. Let's go to the Mavericks now. So let's start with PJ Washington, my guy, the guy just slamming triples left and right. Also, hey, I see a bunch of you guys over on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, to see the screen shares, we're going over all the projections and everything. Just click the link that's pinned into the chat or in the show notes, in the description, whatever you want to call it. Come on over. That's how you qualify for the rare tier card giveaway. We're giving away 2 today. All right, so get on over there. Baby. All right. So PJ Washington is a cap of 26. He still projects for 35. The one thing I really like about PJ here is that he played 40 minutes in game 3. They feel very comfortable with him, whether he's at the 4 or like playing small shit like that. So I really love PJ. I'm seeing we're getting some good people in the chat here. Look at Roner's here, Baudevine's here. Hell yeah, brothers. I'll get back to that, Mitchell, in a second. Let me just go through Dallas. PJ's a fine play. Lively is one of my dude. So Lively is a cap of 21 with a projection of 24.5. He's been like fine without being able to score a bucket. Like he's missed so many 2-point shots. And he's still been putting up decent numbers because he rebounds the hell out of the ball. I feel like we're due for a Lively game. So I do kind of like Lively here a little bit. Gafford, too, is somebody who's going to cap 18. And again, he's the best value play on the entire slate. I think you can definitely play Lively. Gafford, both of them, actually. Honestly, all of those guys. Timmy Hardaway Jr. has a cap of 14 and projection of 19. Josh Green, a cap of 11 and a projection of 13. When we look at the Thunder guys, if you guys haven't been paying attention, you might be like, oh, I got a cap of 29 left. Maybe we play Josh Giddey. Josh Giddey, you playing Josh Giddey might be the most playing time he gets this weekend or this week. Josh Giddey, I think, is just about out of the rotation. I feel like he's not going to start tonight. We'll see. But even if he does start, he only played like 11 or 12 minutes in game 3. I don't expect to see a lot of Giddey. The guys who benefit from Giddey, it's just like that trio of guards, right? So you have Isaiah Joe, who's going to cap a 14 with a projection of 19. Aaron Wiggins somehow has a cap of 21. I thought that was going to be a lot lower. Cap of 21 with a projection of 22.9. Cason Wallace has a cap of 16 with a projection of 17. And Jalen Williams, not J-Dub, the other one, J Will, has a cap of 13 with a projection of 15. So that's kind of how I would handle this bad boy. Let's see what else we got. Anything else from the Thunder? I don't think so. And then Denver, I mean, like all the Denver guys are the same. The one thing I will say is Peyton Watson seems to be out of the rotation for the rest of the series. And guys like Christian Brown, who's going to cap a 17 with a projection of 18, and Reggie Jackson, cap a 12, projection of 8, not that great. They seem to be the biggest beneficiaries from Peyton Watson not playing. But again, I think they're leaning pretty heavy on Joker and Jamal. The one other thing, let's talk Minnesota quickly. Nickeil Alexander-Walker's having maybe, like, after having some of the best playoff basketball he's ever played, or some of the best stretch of his career, he's now having some of the worst. He looked really bad at both of those home games in Minnesota. I still think if you have him, you can play him. He's going to cap at 22, the projection at 21. Kyle Anderson has been so bad for them. He's going to cap at 10 with a projection of 13.5. And Naz Reid, a little bit more stable, is going to cap at 23 with a projection of 28. Those are the peripheral guys. I think Jaden McDaniels of all of those is probably my favorite, cap at 20 with a projection of 27. There we go. That was kind of our run around there. I think we hit about everything. I want to go back to that one question about Dante and Hartenstein. Dante, I think, is going to a great play. He's going to cap at 30, a projection of 46.5, one of the best projections out there. And then Hartenstein with a cap of 28 with a projection of 43. A little bit nervous about Hartenstein, but all right, let me get caught up on some of these questions. I'm going to start with Jamie. What's up, Jamie? Good to see you. Also, I don't know, do we have any, before I hit Jamie's question, do we have any visitors here? Or is everybody's a member? We got 2 visitors. If you're a visitor, do me a favor, just join the room so you qualify for the rare tier card giveaway. So Jamie says, think Garland is a must, or do they get pissed on so bad that the starters only play 20 minutes? Yeah, Jamie, that you're going to have to be the decider on that. Do you think they can stay close? If they can stay within because this is a playoff game, so I don't think they're just going to give up, right? If this stays in this 15 to 20 point range, I think you're going to see Garland and Mobley play their full allotment of minutes. Max Strus, too, is someone we didn't talk about. I think all of those guys are fine. Oh, Taylor mentioned, shout out Taylor in the chat, Justin Holiday. He's got a cap at 8 with a projection of 15. He's the one that's he's been knocking down. Do you know he's got the most threes on the Nuggets in the playoffs so far? Isn't that crazy? Somebody asked Cornette or Burks. I'm sorry, I lost my spot. Nick Gaiman, what's up, man? I'm going to lean, actually, so Burks isn't, let me try a refresh, even though this is what happens when you refresh. Billy, what happened to your site, bro? What happened to your site? We're going to prepare, we're going to continue even though it's unsafe. Let's see if Burks, I don't think we have an update. Yeah, so I would lean that's pretty close, man. That's pretty close. Zealy was asking for a Mobley projection. Yeah, Mobley's going to project really well. Cap at 34, the projection of 44. That's before the LeVert news, so he's probably closer to 55. Cuter, I think I would lean Jay Will over Josh Green. I would lean Jay Will over Josh Green, right? So Green projects for 13. Williams projects for 15. Somebody asked about J Dub. He's going to cap at 35 with a projection of 47.4. So there you go. Yeah, Leon, thank you. Yeah, our dog's the best. Shout out Bandino. CLF says Brunson, Ant, SGA, Gafford, and Precious in common pickup. Yeah, that looks great, man. I'm a little bit nervous about Brunson's health, but I mean, he's obviously going to be out there and he's going to play a ton of minutes. So there you go. Jay Sean Derulo. Shout out Jay Sean Derulo. Hartenstein or Cat? That's crazy. That's a question. But we got to check it out. So Karl-Anthony Towns projects for 45. I also, listen, Cat projects a little bit better. I think we're due for a big Cat game. I don't know if they're going to win, but I think we're due for a big Cat game. I think I just pulled up the Mobley projections. I'm a little behind. Sorry. Yeah, Cat. Yeah, I did just pull those up, so I'm not going to answer that. Ooh, Lunatic. That's a great call. I'm sorry I missed that one. Isaiah Jackson's been pretty solid for them off the bench. He's got a cap of 11 with a projection of 18. So there you go. 3DK saying Garland, Derek White, or Mobley. I would rank them Mobley, Garland, Derek White. I think Mobley is the highest ceiling and floor. Jared Allen officially ruled out. Thank you for that. But I think Mobley is the highest ceiling of those three, especially because he's a block steals guy. So there you go. Justin Holiday is plus 44. That's crazy. Al Horse saying best cap between 20 or 30. So if we sort by value again, right? Oop, nope, that's based on Jackson. Daniel Gafford, right? Cap of 18 projects for 40. Let's scroll that through a couple more. Dante, Karl-Anthony Towns, Isaiah Hartenstein. All of those guys are popping. OG still has a projection. That's not right. You see Al Horford projects okay. I'm playing Al Horford in my rare tier, rare contender today. I'll show you guys my lineups in a little bit. I'm a little bit more down on that now that I know Donovan Mitchell isn't playing. I just think this game kind of gets out of hand. Aaron Nesmith, cap of 24 with a projection of 33.9. You see Darius Garland. We already talked about him. PJ Washington is a cap of 26 with a projection of 35. And then Karis LeVert, I do think, is going to back into one of the best plays here on the slate. Ooh, excuse me, on the slate. Hey, I see there's a bunch of people watching over on YouTube. What's up, YouTube? Do me a favor. Listen, if you're watching over there, Come on over to Playback. That's where we're giving away the rare tier card, and I'm sharing screens so you can see all those sweet, sweet projections. So come on over to Playback if you get a chance. Please and thank you. All right, wait, what's the Levert news? The Levert news is that that Donovan Mitchell has been ruled out. Let's see. Cornette or Isaiah Joe? Give me Isaiah Joe over Luke Cornette. Unless you really think it's a blowout. If you really think it's a blowout, you go Luke Cornette. But even with Luke Cornette kind of coming in with somewhat of an injury, maybe they go to Xavier Tillman in blowout land. So I think I would go Isaiah Joe. Excuse me. Alberto, what's up, man? Says best play with a cap under 15. Also, if anybody's freaking out, it's 6:18. We still got like 30 minutes or so for questions and stuff like that. Let's sort the cap here. Let's sort less than or equal to. We'll do 18. We'll apply that shit. And then let's just do it by projection. So Daniel Gafford, we've already talked about him. Derek Jones Jr., we haven't mentioned. He has a cap of 18 with a projection of 25. Then it goes Tim Hardaway Jr., Isaiah Joe, Isaiah Jackson, Christian Brown. Oh, wait, did you say 15? Did I fuck that up? You said best play of 15 and under. My bad. What did I just do there? Did I do 18? What am I doing? My bad, bro. All right, 15 and under goes Tim Hardaway Jr., Isaiah Joe, Isaiah Jackson, Precious Achiuwa. I'd actually put Precious Achiuwa ahead of Isaiah Jackson. And then Dean Wade, who I think Dean Wade, again, maybe my sneaky play today. All right, lost my spot. I found it back. Taj Gibson projections, LOL. K Preemy says it's Shea, Tatum, Slow-Mo, Burks, Tim Hardaway Jr., too risky for contender. I mean, it's got a ton of upside. I don't love Slow-Mo. He's been playing really bad. It's Hershey says Marcus Morris or Georges Niang. I would take Niang over that, but I can show you projections if you'd like. Marcus Morris isn't going to project because these aren't updated. He projects for 4. Niang projects for why? He's not projecting at all? I think I would still take Niang. I guess go get Dean Wade, man. For the first time in forever, Dante feels like a good play. Yes, he does. Leon says Brown, J-Dub, Miles Turner. I'd rank them Brown. I'd rank them in the order you have them. Jaylen Brown, Jalen Williams, and then Miles Turner. Lively at 13% or Gafford at 2.5%. I would do Gafford at 2.5. Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking ownership. Lively. No, Daniel Gafford. Tesla's ready for it. All right, we got Garland and Jay Will or Derek White and Alec Burks. I would go Garland and Jay Will. Lunatic says I'm rolling a limited champ with Brunson, Mobley, Aaron Gordon, Dante, and Drew. That looks sexy. Is Mitchell a good play? Says Mobley, Pascal, Michael Porter Jr., J-Dub, or just pick one of them. I think I would take. I keep waiting for Siakam to have a monster game, and it hasn't happened yet. So I think I would. Man, I think I would rank them Mobley, Siakam, Chet, J-Dub, Michael Porter Jr. Michael Porter Jr. has been a little stagnant here. Lost my spot again. Jaylen Brown or Cat. I would take Jaylen Brown over Cat. What else we got? Towns or Jaylen Brown. Fuck, man. I really do think Cat's gonna have a big game. I think I would take Jaylen Brown over him though. Why is Alec Burks not projecting well? Last 2 games I don't think that's been fully updated. I also think they're like, if you thought they were already playing their starters a lot of minutes, get ready. They might not come out. Wade or Horford, man. Weisberg, I get it. I think I'm still taking Al Horford there. LM77 says McBride or Derek Lively. I would definitely take Lively over McBride. I think McBride's minutes, I think he's going to get some run, but I like Lively a little bit more. I would rank them Garland, Dante, and Derek White. Lunatic, Jaylen Brown is coming off a huge game, isn't he, man? Towns has been so bad the last couple of games. But anyways, yeah, I would take Brown over Cat. Can you pick 2 of Jaylen Brown, Cat? I would take the Jaylen Brown and Cat. I would take Jaylen Brown and Cat in those 2. Strus and Levert or Hallie and Justin Holiday. Oh my God, Taylor. I think I would take Strus and Levert. I know. Oh God. I don't feel good about that. 3DK's champion is Jokic, SGA, Mobley, Gafford, PJ. That's good. Deuce McBride to start instead of Precious? Maybe. I don't know, though. I feel like they're still going to go with Precious. Derek White with Isaiah Joe or J-Dub with Derek Jones Jr.? Give me J-Dub. No, J-Dub with Derek Jones Jr., yes. Jamal Murray or Hallie? I'm taking Hallie over Jamal Murray, even though I love him. I am taking Evan Mobley over Chet there, D4 win. I get it. I think that's close. Chet hasn't been scoring the ball, but man, he's been blocking the shit out of it, which is pretty nice. Also, hold on. I see somebody's trying to come on the stream. I see Alberto Pass. Are you trying to come on? Do you want to come on the stream? I'll let you come ask some shit if you would like to. But then maybe you left, so maybe not. How about Struce? I think Struce is good, man. Struce, again, this isn't fully updated, so I want to. Oh, let me clear that. Let me do it again. He's going to cap at 24, the projection of 28. I would say that's closer to 32 or something like that. I think it's closer to 32. That would be my guess. Yo, you're good, Alberto. Don't worry about it, man. Let's see what else you guys got for me, girls. All right, I'm seeing there's still people over on YouTube, like my guy Vincent. Vincent, make sure you come over to playback, man, so I can see your questions. I see him over on playback. So just click that link that I got pinned in the chat. It's in the show notes, all that stuff. Come on over to playback, please. That's where we're giving away the rare tier card too. Let me just see. Do we have any visitors here too? We got 3 visitors. If you are visitors, do me a favor. Just join the room. Once you can like put some shit in the chat, that means we can see you. And that means we can add you to the rare tier card. We're up to 54. Listen, if you go share this too, because if we get up over 75, I already told you we're updating one of the giveaways. It's going to be Fred VanVleet and Scotty Barnes. So get that up to 75. Hartenstein and PJ Washington or Brown and McDaniels. I would take Brown and McDaniels in that one. Al Horse said, is Brunson, Hart, D. White, Hartenstein, KCP worth putting in champ or not competitive enough? I mean, listen, if it's that or training, you might as well put him in, right? You might as well put him in. Are any so rare shenanigans for ending the game week early? You mean you mean the current one that we're about to start? I don't know. Yeah, so we know. I think the Celtics series, well, like, no, I guess we'll find out tonight. Like the Celtics series might only go 5. Cuter said, yeah, I don't know, Lunatic. Great question. Cuter said Hartenstein is listed in the injury report. Do you think he's healthy? That's what I mentioned earlier. He fell really hard on his shoulder. Makes me a wee bit nervous. I do think he probably plays, but they need him, man. They need him. So I get it. Coop says, do you think Gafford and PJ or LeVert and someone like Horford? I really like Karis LeVert today, man. Can you just do, honestly, man, I would do, what's PJ's cap? I think I would just do Gafford and LeVert. I don't know. Maybe that's too much. Gafford's cap, 18. Projects for 40. Washington projects for 45. LeVert, I kind of like, yeah, I don't know. I think I would just do LeVert and Gafford, man. Man, I don't know. Cornette could stay out in a blowout, but I don't really trust Okoro either in a blowout. I don't trust Okoro. I mean, Okoro doesn't do anything. He just runs around. Since some of the rewards are based on finishing in the top X%, the more people that enter, the more rewards that are given out. So I enter contests even if I have no shot. Yeah, I do that too. We should consider the series who risk to get to Game 7. Yeah, I mean, I honestly, it's Nuggets and feels like Nuggets and Wolves are on path for a 7-game series. And honestly, I really think the Pacers are going to win the next 2. Cat is good at cap. Yeah, I think Karl-Anthony Towns is a great play. He projects for 45. There's no way he performs as badly as he did in the last game, and he got a little bit hot in the third quarter. So I don't mind Cat at all. Here, you guys can keep firing questions. I'm just going to show you the lineup that I'm rolling out right now for tonight's sweet action. Hey, also just a quick reminder too, guys. We are, right after this is over, we're streaming the Celtics Pacers game. So if this is your first time on playback, we get to actually watch the basketball game. You'll see us in little circles in the corner. We'll have Celtics Cavs on, and then I'm going to do the OKC and Dallas game a little bit later tonight as well. So come hang out. Oh, Vincent's in here too. So yeah, if this is your first time here, did I say Celtics Pacers? Sorry, Celtics Cavs. We're gonna watch the game. All you gotta do is link, like, whether it's your league pass or your cable or whatever. We also have VIP passes, so we can give those out, so you can watch the game with us. It's a fun hang. So come hang out. All right, before I share my lineups, let me see what we got here. Brunson and Jay Will or Derek White and Chet. I would do Derek White and Chet. I would do Derek White and Chet. Yeah, Pascal's due for a good game. I don't know why he hasn't yet. Pick one: Dwight Powell, Ousmane Dieng, or Jarris Walker. Jesus Christ, DJ, you gotta get in. You gotta buy something. I think I would do. It's not Ousmane Dieng. I mean, it's Dwight Powell. It's the other 2 guys aren't going to play, I don't think. All right, here we go. This is what I'm rolling with tonight. This is my sweet action. My pickup lineup. We've got Jokic, Tim Hardaway. I thought that was going to pop up. Can you guys see that? Okay. Yeah. So we got Jokic, Tim Hardaway Jr., Derek Lively, the second, Luka Magic, Obi Toppin. My limited champion was kind of my leftovers. We have Brunson, Kyrie, TJ McConnell, Andrew Nembhard, Nikhil Alexander Walker. My limited contender, though, Precious Achiuwa, Daniel Gafford, Tyrese Halliburton, Dante DiVincenzo, and Aaron Wiggins. And now I kind of want to go buy Karis LeVert because I think they have the same cap. I actually think I'm going to do that right now. Let's go find Karis. I thought I did buy one, though. I thought I bought one. Let's just do it right now. Nobody, hold on. Stop sharing screen. You're not allowed to see my code. You're not allowed to see my code. $7. It was worth it, baby. We're going to get Aaron Wiggins in there because I like that a little bit better. Here we go. Nembhard is tanked my champ lineup. Yeah, I know. All right, let's go back over here. We gotta update that lineup. You guys are gonna see it happen in real time. There we go. We scored the card, as they say. All right, so back to my lineups. We're gonna go back to my limited contender here. God, the Sorare site. What are we doing, bro? All right, we're gonna edit this. We're gonna take out Wiggins and we're gonna switch right over to Karis LeVert. So here we go. This is fire. This is coming in first. Precious, Gafford, Hallie, Dante, and LeVert. There we go. And then my rare champ is just my leftovers: Hart, Porter Jr., Derek White, Nembhard, and Nikhil. And then my rare contender: Kyrie, Big Al, Karis LeVert, Daniel Gafford, Precious Achiuwa. Let's go. Let's go. We love to see it. Was $3.50 15 minutes ago. You know what, LM? Oh, well, someone's going to make money here. It's not going to be me. I'm happy to do that for you guys, okay? I can go back over to the projections here for a second so you guys can see those. Let me go back over there. No, I know. What's the cap for contender? I don't know. I don't have it in front of me. And I do. I hate everybody named Aaron. You're right. Best MVP tonight? I think it's got to be Luka. I mean, so if you're just looking at straight projections, Luka projects for 75, Brunson projects for 73, Jokic 71, SGA 62. So pretty big drop off from Jokic to SGA. We'll say Luka and Brunson are both hurt. So I think out of those three, I kind of almost lean Jokic over all three of those. Is Tatum or Hart a ridiculous question? No, it's not. I mean, because here's the thing. Celtics might only play 2 games. Knicks have a chance of playing 3 games. I do think they have a real shot at like going 7 in that one, you know? So I don't know. What's my status in the championship? It's not great because I remember I found out that I thought it didn't start until after the play-in game. I didn't realize the play-in game started, so I didn't get any credit for any of those. But here we go. This is in the championship, I'm in 461st in rare contender, which isn't terrible. Limited contender, I'm in 724th, so that's not bad. Like we're on our way here. We're still down 200 points, but again, it's because I didn't play the first one. And then in the pickup one, I am in 2,754th. So there you go. There you go. That's where we are. Is anybody doing well? I would take Karis LeVert over Neesmith, Weisberg. Yeah, how's everybody else doing? How are your squads doing? Best plays at 24. Sure. Let's go to it's gonna be Daniel Gafford is the best one. So Gafford projects the best. He's got a cap of 18 with a projection of 40. You see the next one that pops up value wise. You've got Al Horford with a cap of 22, a projection of 23. Aaron Neesmith, cap of 24, projection of 33. We already mentioned Karis LeVert is one of my favorite plays. There he is. Contavious Caldwell-Pope's fine too. Ooh, 78th in pickup. Okay, 126th in common. Let's go. Are there any rewards at the end of the playoffs depending on how you place in those competitions? Yeah, they explained all of that too. I forget. I don't know what it looks like. I know it's on the blog. Maybe we can do that when it's not on a live before lock. We're up to 56 over here. Any other YouTube people I need to yell at? Oh, I see Vincent. Vincent already made it over. Hell yeah. Biggest bullish. Come on over to Playback. Biggest bullish investor is on YouTube right now. I see you. Come on over to Playback. You can see the link. It's pinned in there. That's how you qualify for the giveaway. If there's anybody watching on YouTube, you got to get to Playback. That's the only way you qualify for the rare tier card, and we're giving away 2 of them today. Here we go. 38th in limited contender. All right. Super Carl's 37th in contender, 95th in champion. Super Carl's a whale. Wow. Best play of a cap at 29. It's going to be a lot of the same guys that we mentioned already. We just missed the Dante DiVincenzo cut. But Daniel Gafford, again, projects for 40. And then you see Isaiah Hartenstein, cap of 28 with a projection of 43. I don't know why OG projects still. It's bad. Drew Holiday, Al Horford are some guys. Aaron Nesmith, and then it's a lot of the same guys that we already said. PJ Washington, probably one of my favorite ones in that range. So there you go. 518. There we go. 518. There you go. How are you feeling about Ryan Jeffers? Really good, Borland. Really good about them. You are number one in my hearts, Tesla. What else we got? I had the same problems you didn't know it started the plan. You know what? You know what? The only thing that was so tilting about that Magnum is that the website looked completely different once the playoffs started, right? So it didn't look like when the play-in was happening, they did not have all that big display. And then in the first round, they did have the display. So then why would you? Yeah, anyways, I'm not going to yell. I'm not going to yell. Let's see. Do we have any visitors up in here right now? Any visitors? Let's see. We still have 4. Hey, if you just got here, you just joined the room, you haven't clicked join, like you're just watching for the first time, make sure you join the room. Make sure you can enter something into the chat. You can just say hello, just to make sure that you qualify for the rare tier card giveaway. So do me a favor, do that when you get a chance. How much longer are we live for? Dude, you know what, CLF? We're live until like 6 more hours because we're rolling this right into Celtics and Cavs. Right into Celtics and Cavs. We're gonna do a pick'em here. Once you guys we run out of questions, we're gonna do a pick'em. We're gonna build out a pick'em for tonight's game. We'll do that. Supercarl was 16th in contender on playing week. Yeah, unreal Supercarl. Why didn't you tell me, dude? I do so much for you guys. You couldn't tell me, bro? I'm just kidding. Yeah, Borland, it is a little confusing. It's a little bit better now than it was in week 1, where if you go to D4 win, I would take Isaiah Jackson over Tim Hardaway Jr., but it's pretty close. If you go over here, right? So that's what if you go to so I'm in my pickup, this is my lineup, game week 53, just click championship chase and it tells you right at the top. Right at the top. I would say, but I'm doing a final thesis project. All right, Mitchell, what are you studying right now? What are we studying? Josh Hart and Isaiah Joe or J.W. McBride? Yikesy. Josh Hart and Isaiah Joe. Is this the room I come to find the next Jonte Porter? You're damn right, Tesla. This is where we do it. We're going to have a special Discord for some fledgling, floundering NBA player. Oh, game design and developed. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. What else we got? Hallie and Drew or Mobley and Garland? Hallie, I would take Hallie and Drew because Hallie's got the best bet of going crazy, you know? 426 in the contender chase and 901 in champ. There you go, Borland. Hell yeah, man. Great job. You guys want me to build a pick 'em and I can keep answering questions. CLF says I gotta go. So if I win the giveaway tonight, if you win the don't worry, I'll write it down, bro. I'll write it down. Towns or Garland? I think Cat will have more games. Yeah, man, it's pretty close. I think I would barely lean Cat. It's pretty close. Barely lean Cat. Kate Preem says Shlomo and Shea, Josh Green and Shea, or Hardaway and Chet. Josh Green and Shea. Josh Green and Shea is what I would do. Anything you need to do you already did it. Just by typing that into the chat, you already did it. You're already in, baby. Let's see. Running on 5. Yeah, dude, go get some rest. All right, I'm gonna pop over to IKB. I'll show you some of my my big pick'em that I had for today. We did a big one. And it was before the Garland news. We hit it hard. Actually, let's go over to IKB. Let me see. I'm gonna just look on my phone because it's easier. For whatever reason, the underdog it's at 17.5 now. Whoo! It's common, man. Ready? This is what my big boy one was at. I did 4 picks. Levert over 10.5 points. Over 10.5 points. I did Luke over 28.5 points. Pritchard over 7.5. 2 triples from Lou Dort. Triples from Lou Dort. And then here are some of my IKB ones too. And I went pretty hard on IKB today because they're giving out all that sweet gold. Also, if you guys you don't have to be stateside to do this. This is like a Web3 based one. We've been doing stuff with IKB for a while, so go ahead, sign up if you haven't. Here we go. This is one of we did a Levert over 18 and a half points, rebounds, and assists, 25 and a half points and rebounds for Mobley, 28 and a half points for Luca. We had another one that was Levert over 18 and a half, Garland over 24 and a half points, rebounds, and assists, Kyrie over 5.5. So we hit a lot of those. Let's see what those lines are at now. Anyone snap Nugs at plus 18 when they Stan Loves did. Stan put it in the Discord this morning. Where was it? Which I think like it's good value. I don't think Minnesota's out of it though. I think that's still going to be spicy. Yeah, Stan was doing so he took them at plus 450 to win the series and then plus 1700 he put 100 to win 1800 for the finals. I saw that. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Also, I know I'm looking at pick'ems right now, but if you guys have any other questions or anything for this start up, Weisberg here. Hold on, let me adjust. I'm not in studio mode anymore. Weisberg, what's going on, man? There you go. I'm just gonna remind the people over on YouTube, there's still 16 over. I know some people like watch both to boost those numbers, but if you are watching on YouTube, make sure I'll share the link one more time to the chat. Make sure you come on over to playback. That's where we're doing the giveaway. You don't have to do anything. There's no like hashtag yo mama or anything like that. You gotta be in there. Um, it's pretty crazy that that Mitchell's out, huh? Yeah, yeah. No, that's true. That's true. Oh, Tesla, good point. Anybody else have any pickups they want to fire up? We're gonna start with Dean Wade since I don't have any Dean Wade action right now. Um, Amelia said Mobley was out a bit last game. He looked good coming back in the second half, but I don't know if I trust him. Yeah, it's tough. I get you. All right. Hmm. Good point. Actually, let me go over to underdog. Let's see if we can get Sprugel just in time, baby. Jordan Walsh projections. That's too much. Jordan Walsh is too much. He's not going to project for any. He's going to project for like 2.4. Is Mitchell a good place at Hartenstein and McBride or Wallace and Garland or like Jarris? Wait, Hartenstein and McBride. Oh, or Case and Wallace and Darius Garland or Precious and Garland. Um, Definitely Precious and Garland over Wallace. I think I would do Precious and Garland. Um, all right, so let's wait. Why is that still there? I don't. All right. Okay. So let's look up Luke Cornett here. Let's look up Lukey Cornett. Oh shit, I gotta do that too. Ooh, DJ Local grabbed T Wolves at plus 2,000 in January. Let's go. Uh, yeah, yeah. Yeah. We need DJ Local's return to summer league. To the Super Carl said, "Is Mitchell being out to help holiday summer?" I honestly don't think Mitchell's. I don't think so. I don't. Do you have a different take on that? Hmm. Okay. Luka triple double. Yeah, do something a little bit different. DiVincenze said, damn, no prices for top collectors this year. Anyone hear rumors about it? I haven't heard anything. Honestly, I mean, people correct me if I'm wrong. Because I haven't been as active over on the NBA stuff. Or like I not that I haven't been active, but I haven't seen as many like announcements or anything from them outside of the collection bonus. I don't know. Have you seen anything else? Yeah, right. Yeah, I know the collect it's done. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, the conference finals ended one. Yeah, I knew that ended last week because I remember that. Oh, I thought they did. I just mean, like, but I haven't. It seems to have been a little bit quiet regarding just like so rare NBA in general. But all right, so it's 6:43. We can hang for I mean, obviously we're hanging right through it. If anyone else has any other so rare questions, and then we'll give away this. We'll give actually, why don't we give away the first rare tier card now? We're gonna give away two. Not the Scotty Barnes though. We didn't get up over 75. And then Mike, if you want to share like what your the lineups you're running out too, and then we can give away the second one after that. Yeah, you're good. Hell yeah. What were we at the beginning? Yeah. Hell yeah. Is Mitchell's wait, no, I actually don't know Mitchell. I don't know if they're gonna do that. I mean, if they did it in baseball, maybe. I hope not. And then will they do NBA rivals? So listen, LM, I can tell you this. I know that is what they were focused on at the first half of the year. That was a big thing that they were trying to get done before Christmas. And then I think what ended up happening is when they had some downsizing that no longer was the priority because they just wanted to make sure that people were getting their rewards on time. Um, so I don't know. I hope we get it back. It looks like yeah, Rivals is pretty fun. So all right, what are we looking at here? There you go. Okay, Dean Wade, baby. There you go. I like it. Well, but and your limited champion is the one that's doing the best championship case wise, right? Yeah. So this is going to be for the Freddie Van Fleet. That'll be the first one here. Let me just make sure. I'm going to say last call for anybody that's over on YouTube. Also, we have 4 visitors here right now. If you want a shot at winning this rare tier Fred Van Fleet card, all you got to do is join the room here. Just type something into the chat. You type something into the chat, we'll know you're here. Um, and let's get that bad boy up over there. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna read off everybody's name. Let's do it again. We got Maddie Harrison in the chat. Yotes is here. Our guy Sneeps, Patrick Coyne, Borland, Super Luminal back in action. Bowdevine's here. Common Man, Tesla, Maticato, Jordanito, TJ Doc, Lunatic, Hershey, Chief, Gilrem's here. Cuter, AK the Scorpio God. All right, AK the Scorpio God. Feel yourself. Zero, Jamie Howard, D4 Win, Magnum Collie, Joe Haas is here. Churro, Reese Cyril, 3DK, Script is here. Nick Gaming, Christian, So Rare Awards, Coop, Johnny. Is Mitchell a good play? The answer is no. Okay, Preem, Ronner, I'm Super Carl, Boston Base, Spruggle, LM77, Alberto's here. Chigo Fiogo, no, Chigo Figo, Snoopaloop, Zeely, Al Hort, Fast Food, Melon and Saft, sorry, I'm doing my best. DiVincente, Jesse 76, Emilio, and we've got 6 visitors. If I didn't read your name, join the room right now so we can add you to the list so you can win some shit. I see B Bleezy's up in here too. We want to make sure we're giving stuff away. B Bleezy, you're getting on right now. Yeah, Tesla is yeah, neither does Tesla. And but they're real ones. This is so rare. Yeah, that's right. You're still gonna get it, be Bleezy. Or yeah, I know. We're just at 6. That means somebody wants to join the room. Come on, join the room. I also got a so rare notification. Is someone trying to make trades with me right now? Yeah, so rare Hershey trying to finesse me. Oh wait, he's just giving me so rare Hershey. We're also giving away a Jackson Hayes limited year 2 today, baby. So let's go. Oh yeah, yeah, no, but Billy, I think you got to renew something. I think you got to renew something. It when I tried to when I tried to go to it, it said yeah. No, dude, hey, listen, it's been great. The only thing is there's a chance I get hacked. It just said, you know how it's HT PPS? No more S. There's no more S, baby. Carpig's here. Let's go. You know what, Billy? I trusted you though. I was like, whatever, dude. Let's do this dirty. Let's keep going. Also, shout out to Hershey for giving that away there, the Jackson Hayes. All right, so it's the Freddie Van Fleet right here. Let's go. Oh, DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo. All right, hey, do me a favor. Well, actually, DiVincenzo, just tell me what's your so rare username. Put it in the chat right now if you're still here. If you're still here, what's your so rare username? I'm gonna send you this right now. Although I gotta get those training, whatever. I don't even care about my training lineups. Um, yeah, just put your there we go. We've got another rare tier we're gonna give away here in a second, and then we also have oh, it's SPM Sports. Okay, we also have the limited tier card from our guy Jackson Hayes. We can actually save that and give it away during the stream too. If you, yeah, whatever you want to do, we can do that. All right, let me go over to So Rare real quickly so that I can give this to you. Let's see, make sure I find. Yep, SPM Sports. There you are. All right, I'm gonna set a Freddie Van Fleet. Also, shout out our guy Taylor because he won this at one point. And was like, dude, forget it. I already have one, and so didn't take it. So here you go, Fred Van Fleet coming your way right now. It's been sent. Hell yeah. 10 minutes. Yeah, got to get him out. PP. I don't know. PP might cook though. PP might cook. It will be funny. I mean, this would be the most Boston Celtics thing ever if they like win this game by 1. Yeah. Yeah. No, just that he was at practice, right? I think making quick work would be beneficial if I mean, especially if this Knicks Pacers series is going to go for a while, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Um in a few minutes, our guy Sneeps is gonna set it up so that we're gonna switch to Celtics and Cavs game. And again, if this is your first time on playback, what's gonna happen is we're gonna be just kind of like when we share screen like this. Oh, he just did it right now. Look at that. Boom, baby. So if you're not seeing anything behind us, we'll have a handful of VIPs. If you plan to stay and watch the game, let us know. And we'll throw a VIP pass if you can't see it. If you already have like a cable package or whatever where you watch basketball, just go link your account into your settings. And we're gonna hang and watch. We're gonna watch both of these games. Both of these games. So get excited. I am excited. I hope this is what I hope is that they just go up 20 and hold that. Like just beat them down right now. Also I think we're past lock right now. Congrats everybody. We're past lock. Um but yeah, I think we're gonna give I think they're gonna just like go up, just step on the throat, end it. Just end it right now. Then go back to Boston, you end it there. But I do think there's a chance that like they still have enough talented guys. Like Garland can get hot, Mobley can affect people defensively, and if Struce knocks down a couple of triples in the first half and keeps it somewhat close, we have seen Dean Wade do it. That's right, baby. We will.